financial year,
yes,
we are borrowing 800, okay? 852 billion.
Yes.
Next financial year, it is coming down, okay? And if you check the trend, but I told you, check the borrowing against GDP. That is the most important. And I've demonstrated how we have been coming down, and external borrowing is almost balancing at 50-50.
Yes.
But we right now have about 5.6 trillion in domestic borrowing and about 5.1 trillion. The numbers may not be exact for external borrowing. So domestically, we are borrowing. Domestically,
we have pressure.
We've even revised downwards the budget projection on revenue for 2025-2026 by 183 billion downwards. I have to admit that we have been living a lie. We have been over budgeting. We have been over projecting revenue. And it is not just national government. Even the counties are over projecting own source revenue. So when I hear a lot of attacks like nothing is happening, then I say many of us don't know really what we have before us. On Eurobond, we are in a terrible situation. Now, let me use that word. For the repayment of Eurobond, in a terrible situation. We are in this year of 2025. There is a Eurobond that is maturing in 2027
right,
of $900 million. This money is supposed to be paid in 3 tranches. 300 in 2025, 300 in 2026, 300 in 2027. Then the following year, this is in May 2020, May 22nd of 2027, we are supposed to have paid this 900. Yes. Then February 2028, which is just 9 months later, we are supposed to pay 1 billion USD. Or 1,000 million if you like. So 1 billion.
1,000 million sounds great.
1,000 million USD. And then in 2031, we have 1,500. That is 1.5 billion to pay. This is Eurobond. And then 2032, we have 1.2 billion. And then 2034, we have 1 billion to pay. So we have a break between 2034 and 2048. Now let me just give you another example of syndicated loan. In this year loan, that one I will not even bog you with the data up to 20 because they are up to 2030. But this year loan, the month of September, we are supposed to pay $200 million to TDB. And we are also supposed to pay another 75 million euros to TDB. That is about $79 million. And we are supposed to pay the following month, October, $646 million. If you add that, it will give you $925 million. Then add another $27 million. That takes you to $952 million. So this must be paid in this October. That's almost $1 billion. Besides the Eurobond I'm talking about.
Okay.
And this goes up to 2030. Now, that is the kind of pressure we are in. Now, you asked me a question on the disconnect between these numbers in debt question cannot get out of the table.
Right.
We just have to manage it. And I see, for myself, I am looking ahead and seeing we must manage between now and 2034. It may look very far off, it's 9 years, in a way that now, after that, this country the economy of this country, we should not be worried again about the pressure of loans. But between now and about 2034, my friend, I would be lying if I said that things are going to be easy in the front of managing debts. We just have to work around debt management in a way that is sustainable.